Hello! In this short video we will be discussing the completion of the CASE survey. Specifically, we will address what it is, who completes it, why do we have to do it, how it works, and when it's due. First, what is the CASE survey? This is an evaluation of the district's community and student engagement, and it's divided into several parts. There's fine arts, wellness and physical education, community parent involvement, 21st century workforce development, digital learning environment, dropout prevention strategies, educational opportunities for gifted and talented students, and compliance and policy reporting requirements. Who has to complete this survey? Every district in the state does, and each campus in the district also has to provide ratings through this survey. You may ask why this has to be done. Well, it's a requirement in law. It came along with House Bill 5 and it's written in Education Code, and if you recall, we also completed this survey last year. But beyond these requirements, it's also just a good idea because it allows districts an opportunity to report on things that are not covered by STAR tests and accountability ratings. These surveys should be completed by campuses during the month of May with a due date at the end of the month. After collecting information from campuses, the central office has to complete a report to TEA through the PEAMS system based on these survey results, and we even have to post them to our district website in August. So, how does the survey work? It is designed to be completed by each campus's site-based decision-making team. Here there are several options. It is possible simply to complete the evaluation as a whole group, answering one question at a time, but that would be really tedious. So a better way might be to jigsaw the activity. That means that part of the team could be assigned the fine arts section, another group could work on the wellness and physical education questions, a different set of teachers could answer the questions on community and parent involvement, and so forth and so on until you get all the parts covered. Then you can come together at the end or during a meeting to discuss the results. Here's an example of how the survey would work in each group. The first step is to identify or check the criteria that pertain to your campus. On some pages this is already done for you. For example, the fine arts section has lines that pertain only to elementary or junior high or high school. But other categories allow you to pick which ones apply to your level. For example, under dropout prevention strategies, all campuses would probably check something like the availability of extracurricular activities, but only high school would need to check items like credit recovery programs because that pertains only to them. After you check the criteria that you want to use, then you have to score each one. For example, here they picked a 3 and then a 2 and then another 2 and left one blank. Then you have to come up with an average for this category. To do that, you just total your points and then you count how many criteria you used. In this case, 3 plus 2 plus 2 is 7, and there were 3 criteria. So then pull out a calculator, do 7 divided by 3 in this case, we get a 2.333. So record that average of 2.33 on the very front of the survey. There's a spot to do that. Here's the last question. Since each campus gets to rate itself, is this just an opportunity to make ourselves look good? Well, the answer is no, not necessarily. You probably shouldn't give yourself all exemplary scores just to make yourself look good. Because remember that this is an evaluation, just like something you would use with students in your class. Obviously, if your campus does a great job at something, then score yourself in such a way that will celebrate those strengths. But if you feel that there are areas where you need more support, then record scores that help identify what we as a district need to work on for next year. Remember that these surveys are due to the Education Center by May 29. Thank you.